Hello everyone, Eric Leamy here. You are watching yet another video from my secondary YouTube channel / secondary YouTube vlog, in which I present to all of you my sentimental thoughts coming from my heart and my soul, and my mental oddball shenanigans come from my mind and brain. This is EML77 TV, episode 799. What's going on, everybody? And before I get going, Von Baskin, when it comes to my wrestling videos, scale back on the comments until after the video is over, and stick with the current storylines, please. I hate to say this, Vaughn, but you start to be a little pain in the neck for it. Just scale back a little bit. Just chill out. Just, until, you're basically overdoing it. So, you're going off you're going way off the storylines. I'm trying to keep in current with the storylines. I know you want to come up with ideas and how this should happen, that should happen, everything else, and that's fine, but but don't go off on a tangent. Just worry about the current storylines and just worry about, because we don't know what's going to happen. Remember, we're in the middle of a pandemic. That means a lot of things are limited. We will get going. We'll currently do that, all right? So right now, we'll stick with the current storylines. Let's talk about NXT TakeOver. It's the NXT TakeOver 30 recap. Here we go. The kickoff show was the number one contenders match for the NXT Tag Team Championships. It was held, the tag team titles are held by the Imperium team of Marcel Bartel and Fabian Eichner. It's Breezango versus Legado del Fantasma. That will be the team of Raul Mendoza and Joaquin Wild with Santos Escobar, and a team of Danny Burch and Oni Lorcan. I picked Burch and Lorcan to win this matchup. I figured they have an opportunity, but now it was a great matchup. It went back and forth. It would have gone either way, and Breezango won the match. So, so I'm 0 for 1 in that picks and predictions on the couple of episodes ago. And then kicked off with Finn Balor versus Timothy Thatcher. It was a hard-hitting matchup. It was a great matchup overall. Both men had counter holds. It was a brawl back and forth. It had everything, and I picked Finn Balor to win. So Finn Balor has won the contest. So 1 for 1 in that whole thing. Second match on the card, the ladder match for the North American Championship. This matchup was crazy, and I thought Bronson Reed would break a ladder rung with his size. No, he didn't. So that was a miracle and a half. So Bronson Reed was come close. Velveteen Dream. Now a lot of people, I'm sure if the Velveteen Dream hadn't won this matchup, a lot of people would be very, very upset. A humongous backlash. A humongous backlash would have ensued. So, but it went back and forth. Johnny Gargano came close. Candice LeRae came out, tried to help out her husband to no avail. But in the end, Damien Priest. Now, I originally picked Bronson Reed to win the match, but I changed my pick before the show. I figured Damien Priest is his time. Damien Priest is the new NXT champion, and he celebrated with a couple of ladies, and they look kind of familiar. So, in the jacuzzi or a hot tub outside, pretty cool idea, but. But Damien Priest, congratulations on being the new North American champion. I like Damien Priest. He kind of reminds me a little bit of. It's like Roman Reigns with the voice and everything else, and the way he handles things. But he's also a bad man in the ring. Let me tell you. So Damien Priest. So we go for the third matchup: Adam Cole versus Pat McAfee. McAfee sure surprised me. He really did. Well, he was really impressive. He tried to do whatever it takes to beat Adam Cole. He got, Willie and Regal wanted everybody banned from ringside, but Pat McAfee never listens to Willie and Regal. And being very disrespectful that he is, he brought his buddies out there, AJ Hawk and the other two guys. And then all of a sudden, the rest of the Undisputed Era came out. And this match was going back and forth until Pat McAfee decided to do a freaking almost like a swanton bomb off the top turnbuckle, almost on top of security, referees, and both Undisputed Era and and his boys. And then they go back in the ring. They're about to do a superplex Adam Cole pushes Pat McAfee off. Pat McAfee does a flip and lands on his feet. I'm like, what the? And then he does a vertical leap and then does a picture-perfect superplex. I gotta tell you, though, even though in Adam Cole, I knew he would win the match. He won the matchup, though, with the Panama City Sunrise flip pile driver. And I knew he would win the matchup. And here's the crazy part. Pat McAfee really showed a lot. So we'll see what happens. I think hopefully both men will move on. All right. The NXT Women's Championship was up next. Io Shirai defends against Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai brought Raquel Gonzalez. The match went back and forth. Raquel Gonzalez tried to get involved after the referee got knocked out. No avail. Tried to do everything she can, but in the end, my girl, Io Shirai, still the NXT champion. And both Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai attacked Io Shirai. Rhea Ripley showed up. The Nightmare herself, the Baroness of Brutality, showed up and confronted Raquel Gonzalez, but Dakota Kai says, we're walking away from this. So hopefully she's moved on from the Robert Stone brand of Aaliyah and Mercedes Martinez. I know, but they probably will not. I'm not done with her yet. As far as Mercedes Martinez will come back. So is Rhea Ripley trying to focus on becoming NXT Women's Champion? So she may have to, go by Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai to get to Io Shirai, and hopefully conquer Mercedes Martinez, because she may be a threat too when she comes back. And then there was a few announcements that may be made. Tommaso Ciampa, Von Basket got one thing, Tommaso Ciampa, when is he going to come back? What's happened to him? Well, we'll find. I think the answer to that will be this Wednesday, because Tommaso Ciampa is coming back this Wednesday. I'm sure he's got a lot in his mind, and also NXT UK will return to the network September 17th. Can't wait to watch it to see what's going on. And looks like the folks in the UK will go back to work, and it'll be very interesting to see how things develop. So Io Shirai still the champ. And then you got the fifth match, Karrion Kross challenging Keith Lee for the NXT title. This matchup was off the charts, ladies and gentlemen. This match was off the charts, back and forth. One Doomsday Saito suplex. Keith Lee kicks out of that. Karrion Kross trying to get him in the cross-checker. Keith Lee survives that. But in the end, it was a great, very good matchup. The Doomsday Saito suplex off the second turnbuckle. Kross hit that. We have ourselves a new NXT champion. So what does this mean for Keith Lee? A lot of people are very high on Keith Lee. Is he going to go to Raw or SmackDown, or is this program going to continue between Keith Lee and Karrion Kross? It'll be very interesting to watch. And will Tommaso Ciampa play a role in this matchup? That's another thing too. Will Tommaso Ciampa play a role when he returns this Wednesday? That's going to be a very interesting situation too. So we're going to have to a lot of questions to be answered. Retribution did not get involved, so there is a lot, there's a lot of questions surrounding Retribution. If they didn't attack anybody in NXT, something is up. Is Keith Lee, going to Raw or SmackDown? We don't know. We do not know. And usually the nights after SummerSlam is always been huge. We saw the return of the Dudley Boys against the New Day. We will see after tomorrow night, and we will get some answers there. So I'm really excited about SummerSlam. Sasha Banks and Bayley paid a visit to NXT TakeOver, as well as Cesaro. And Corey Graves did color commentary, along with Beth Phoenix and Vic Joseph. Actually, no Mauro Ranallo. So maybe Mauro Ranallo was on assignment somewhere. So we're hoping that's the case. So and he'll return this Wednesday, September the 2nd. I do believe. Let me check the calendar here for just a second. I do believe, I do declare, and so what's going on there? Let's check out, you check out the stinking calendar. And so let's see what we can find here. Oh, it's calendar. Okay, I do believe that the NXT is moving to Tuesdays to accommodate the NHL playoffs. I don't know if it's starting in September or what, but one thing for sure, NXT is moving to a Tuesday. Let me check. Let me just moves to Tuesday. Moves to Tuesday. Okay. And let's see. Let's see. NXT moves. Moves to Tuesday. We're trying to figure out what in the world. We went to Tuesday, first week of September, and that means. Alright, so yeah, September 1st. According to this, September 1st. So September 1st for the NHL to the playoffs. So that's a huge humongous move too. So we'll find out what in the world's going on there. Let's see what else is happening. That's about it, folks. My sisters have changed their YouTube channel called Keeping Up with the Limas. So you check out they have their second video up and ask each other questions, so they get to know each other. So that's pretty cool. So check it out. So we have a new NXT champion, and a new NXT North American champion as well. Karrion Kross, NXT Heavyweight Champion, and the NXT North American Champion belongs to Damien Priest. Congratulations to both gentlemen. Io Shirai, my girl, Io Shirai retains her title against Dakota Kai. Will Rhea Ripley get involved? Will this continue? It'll be very interesting to see how the women's division is going to shape up too. It's going to be a lot of questions will be answered this Wednesday. Like I said, September 1st, NXT is moving to Tuesday to accommodate the NHL playoffs aired by the USA Network. So we'll see that there. It's getting late. It's 10:22 p.m. August 22nd, 2020. I am done here. So I am done. The next episode, 800. And I'll probably talk about SummerSlam tomorrow. I've already made my picks and predictions on there. It'll be very interesting to see what happens on there. Remember, Vaughn Baskins, just hold off in the comments until we absorb everything that we need to know. And we'll be very interested to see what happens. This Monday night on Raw, SummerSlam will take place in the Thunderdome, as well as Monday Night Raw. So it'll be very interesting and fun. All right, well, I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful night, and God bless you guys. I'll see you. Episode 800. See ya.